Well, welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, Kick, X, and the home site www.brealtv. Welcome. I am Dr. Greenthumb. And to my right, I got Mr. Milligrams. No, excuse me.
Close.
I got the Concentrate King, Cali Blaze.
Yes. Good afternoon. Happy Monday, everybody.
Yes, it is very happy.
He could sell you the MGs.
There you go.
For sure. And I could take them too, bro.
He could take him. That's for sure. He's a champion. Another one who could take him, the big drum himself, Eric Big Drum Bobo, the icon.
I just retired, though.
Yeah.
For 2 minutes.
Retired.
He said all about for 2 minutes. The time it took him to do this, he retired and came back.
Hello.
We got the legendary Treehouse Crew, Bolton Blabo Bra Bra, the Dominator.
Oh, they got a camera.
Oh yeah, what's up, Ezo? What's going on?
Yes, it was mandate.
Welcome back.
I would say Cali Blaze could be named King Milligrams.
King
King
Milligrams.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's
King of the milligram.
That's a good rap name
Right.
too, King Milligrams. All
King
right.
Kilos.
So, there you go.
King
AKA Kilo. Had a homie, gangbanger named Kilo.
I'm sure.
His name was Kevin, but
Gangbang.
Kilo was his gangster name because he used to slang them keys. We also have the Milligram Master.
Master of milligrams.
Master of Milligrams, E-Zone.
What's up, everybody?
What up, man?
Not so many milligrams these days, though, huh?
I mean, yeah, I just more on the Eddies. Like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, like
Right.
So like I got my friend's daughter made me like these really strong cookies, and I've been kind of like munching on those. But it's a way more different vibe, man. It's too lethargic for me, man.
Yeah, it'll not. Well, you know what? It's kind of one of those things. Like if you take it, there's a weird dosage. If you go too low, you're too tired. If you go high enough, it'll F you up for like, I don't know, half hour. You go through it.
Yeah.
And then to me, I'm good. I'm
And then
ready
you're
to
good.
Go. And
Yeah.
for hours too.
You know,
you know?
they could use it definitely as a sedative for sure.
Oh, in the right.
In the right dosage, for sure, to
100%.
put you to sleep and give you a good sleep.
Yep.
Be totally rammed out.
Those good sleeps come from like, I don't think people think you have to go big, but it's actually opposite. Like 10, 20 milligrams.
Yeah.
You won't go through it. You'll fall asleep easy,
Yeah.
and you'll stay asleep
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
You don't have to do that hundreds. That actually will make it sometimes hard.
Yeah, you ain't going to
because
sleep
you're
off
too
a
damn
100.
high. Yeah.
No, I think for me, 50
Perfect.
is perfect. And I do it like right before going to sleep,
Yep.
you know, and I just ride the wave and it just mellows me out.
Yep.
And I wake up and it's fine.
You're
I
not
wake up-
too in the cloud
Yeah,
when you wake
no,
up.
Exactly.
I'd say for us, right, that is the perfect zone right there because someone gave me some of those gummies that were like 50 mil probably different than yours, but they were 50 milligram proper, right? And before I was like, let's just say an hour before I knew I was going to knock out, I'd pop them and had
Great sleep.
great sleeps on the 50 milligrams. Now, when I went above that,
You wake
I had
up
to
high.
force myself to sleep
Yeah.
and wake up high,
Yeah,
as
you
we
wake
all
up
know because
tired.
we've all had this experience.
Yeah, man. That's like, I love the feeling, but if I got to get up and work and I wake up, I'm like, oh, damn, I'm still in
It's a
one.
late start.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
it
I don't
makes
like
it
that.
delayed and hard for you to like snap out of it. I don't like the weed, the edible hangover when you go too high.
That was
Yes.
the RS. That was
No.
the RS.
That's
though.
RSO, yeah.
Like-
or the
SHO too?
SHO.
You go too big.
Yeah.
For me, it was
Yeah.
both.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
man.
sure.
In the morning, you will feel that, holy shit, I'm still. You feel like you're walking on a cloud when you wake up.
And it's
you know?
almost like I really didn't want to get used to
That-
having to do 150
Right.
milligrams and stuff like that.
No, man, you build up tolerance for that and you just keep going up like E-Zone did for that minute till he crashed out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because we all have to crash out.
Yeah.
We go as high as we could go, and then it devastates us with the Mike Tyson blow.
You think you can mess up your receptors?
No, I think
You don't mess them up. You flood them, meaning
Yeah.
it stops working like everything else. You need more and more and more. A receptor can only grab so much. So when you do what they call flood it, like people do with opiates and any drug, they can only do so much, and that's what kills people is they're trying to get, especially opiates,
Yeah.
heroin. They're trying to get high. The longer you've been doing it, the more you need to get high. And
Yeah.
then they say, oh, let me take double. Once it's flooded, the rest just goes into your blood and you fucks you up.
and you're done deal. Yeah, but it's best not to go hard.
No.
And just go at that slow pace. We're just extremists. We're assholes over here. We'll do that thing even though we know that's not the way we should do it. And then we'll come and tell you that that's not the way because we have proof. We are indeed it ourselves and said, hey, that ain't the way to go.
Yeah.
Because listen, everybody at this table and others that have sat here, we've built our tolerance up. Our weed prowess is crazy. And when we tell you that something devastated us, that's some real shit. Imagine what it does to somebody without the tolerance that we have, that doesn't smoke with the frequency that we do on all these different aspects of.
I've done it to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He's done it to people. You know what I'm saying? They thought that they could be like, well, I could go hang with E-Zone, or I could go hang with Bobo or Cali Blaze. I could outsmoke Be Real. And maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. But one thing's for sure. When you get with it at the frequency we do, and you're an average smoker that smokes occasionally, something like that we're talking about will put you in a place where you'll never want to touch it again. And that's not the right way to go, because we know that this shit heals, and it helps your physical and your spirit. So we don't want to run you out of it because it was too overwhelming. So when we tell you, hey, go at a slow pace, it's because we're trying to make sure that you get the right experience and not the one that we had because we invoked it ourselves.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
It is
Not when you
not
go
fun to be just in that melt like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'll make somebody never want to do it again.
Yeah.
Like,
It'll
That's
take
what I'm
you out-
saying, yeah.
It'll take you out for days.
bro,
It'll take you out for years.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you said that, because everybody talks about, LSD lasts so long. And listen to me. No drug, when I've gone through it, like doing, let's say, 1,000 milligrams, nothing has kept me that high for that long.
True that.
Like, I'll go through, I've done other things and gone through it for like an hour, 2 hours, but then it's done.
Hey, sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's miserable.
Sometimes it's a good, sometimes it's a shit.
Yeah. Hey, and I've had both.
Right.
I had
Well,
both.
yeah, we all do.
Where I was like, oh man, this is overwhelming, and then it flipped, and I was like, oh,
Good.
this is great.
Because you wrote it out.
Yeah, because I
Some
wrote it out
people
that
don't.
day.
Yep.
But the other days before I knew to write it out, it was misery.
That's how it was with the shroomies with me. I just went to that point, and I remember I couldn't wait to feel that relief. You know what? Because you automatically know it's like the button's off. Like, you just, oh my God, this shit's over. But you think, like, you literally, you put your guard down, bro. Once you're done sweating and everything.
Yeah.
And then it became kind of enjoyable, but damn, the ride and the hike it took to get up there. No, I'm cool, bro. I don't want to do that again, bro.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that, again, that's on you.
I know.
Yeah,
for real,
that's
though,
all on us.
Because we've all done it. Like mushrooms, especially when you're feeling good, you just start eating handfuls. Well, we used to when we were younger. Like,
Yeah.
it was good. Once you felt good,
There was
just
no
kept-
measure.
Yeah, you just kept eating them.
Yeah.
But everybody's been to that spot where he's talking about, where it's like it's too much. You can't even like control yourself. Your body's like vibrating. You're
not
sweating.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So it literally, that is the point of, am I going to succumb to this and just be horrified, or am I going to breathe it through and power through it? If you breathe through,
Yes.
it's only 10 minutes or so,
Yep.
and then you're gold again.
That's true.
You're like, oh no, I'm too fucked up. You're going to stay like
Hey, no, that's real. That's real talk, because I've had to meditate out of certain things, and then I leveled myself out, and I was cool.
that.
Yeah, that happened to me when I took like about an eighth and a half of shrooms. I was at Disney World. And
Oh, that's what happened to me too.
And I was in line for Space Mountain.
Right.
And the girl I was dating at the time, she knew I had shrooms. She says, and we were with her family. She says, "Don't take shrooms." What do? I take the shrooms. So we're in line, right? And then, in the part in the Space Mountain, and you start to hear the voices, and I'm trying to hold this shit together. And I finally lose it when I'm on the ride. I'm laughing. I'm crying. I'm going through all of that. I didn't want to even get out of the thing when the ride ended.
The gambit of emotion.
And that's when she said, "You took the mushrooms," because I want to stay. Let us go. Let me go.
Damn, you was all in, Bobo.
Yeah, it was a solo mission.
It's a
too.
great feeling though when you get the perfect like that. Where you're like, this
my
is
God.
Yes,
fucking awesome.
that is the sweet spot.
It is, man.
That's the
Yeah.
sweet spot because you want to have a great experience. You don't want to have a misery
Correct.
experience where I can't wait to get off.
Maintaining that median is hard though.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like that goes away very
But
quick.
that's the thing you chase. Sometimes that's the problem with all of us, you know, where it's like, this feels great, let's keep this going. If you just do it right and just do like, to me, like at my age now, 1.5 grams is a great ride for me. Like that, I'm laughing really hard, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
I'm not bugging out.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like when I was younger, it was an eighth.
Yeah.
We did an eighth. We
Yeah,
all did.
I think we all
That was
did,
the
yeah.
dose. Yep. You all got an eighth, 2 stems, 2 caps, whatever it was. You just grinded it up, you ate it. However, now I realize when I do an eighth to start, I don't enjoy it.
No.
I go through it way too hard, and it's like
Yeah.
I find out I'm him. I'm like, oh my god, there's too much. But I power
start-
through it, but
start-
I don't like it.
Yeah,
So
you
why
become
go so hard?
you become spiritual and you start praying to God, please
Yeah,
get me
not
off
the
this
good one.
fast. I'll never do this again.
That's
Not
the
on mushrooms, but on other things, I've definitely been like, God, please
Yeah, God, please help me.
let my heart slow down, please.
Yes, please slow it down. Hey, listen, thanks to everybody who is rocking with Eric, Bobo, and I this morning on Shade 45. If you were in on the East Coast, it was the afternoon. Very good show. We had my man's Felipe Esparza, and he put us on to something that was freaking hilarious. Now, I don't know if you guys heard this. You know who Led Zeppelin is, yes?
Yeah.
You know, obviously. They have a song called Stairway to Heaven,
Yep.
right? This one comedian took the Gilligan's Island lyrics and put it on Stairway to Heaven.
Wow.
It's freaking genius, son.
Man,
Hey, Bolton, you need to look this up, all right? Stairway to Heaven with Gilligan's Island. When he was explaining it, I was, because, you know, Felipe can't really sing, you know what I mean? The fool can't sing, dog.
the fool can't sing.
It's
But he was
fun.
trying to articulate it to us, and then, you know, fortunately, our in-house brother out there, John Matthews, salute to the great fucking John Matthews. He's, you know, he does what Bolton do over at Shade 45.
He
He's-
literally does, bro.
He's quick on the draw, just like Boltano. You know what I'm saying? And he found the audio, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you have it? Have you found it?
Is this it?
This is it. Check this out. Gilligan's Island lyrics. Just give it time. Just breathe. Absorb.
Play it at Guitar Center.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour.
What?
A 3-hour tour. 3! It was only supposed to be 3, man.
Stuck with $1 million whore.
I'm wondering too.
Now the ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle with Gilligan,
Who's singing this?
the skipper,
A
Pop,
comedian.
Like, oh,
a millionaire, and
poor
his
wife.
Lovey. Oh my
the
God.
movie star, oh, and the rest. Well, they're here on Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, bring it home, baby. Bring it home. All right, I think you got
we
the
got
gist.
the idea. That
Um,
bit good.
That shit was hilarious to me. I can't remember the name of this comedian. What was the name of the comedian that was doing this?
I just see Little Roger and the Goosebumps.
Okay, then it's Little Roger and the Goosebumps.
Little Roger and the Goosebumps.
And I think he does a bunch of stuff like this, but this was something that Felipe put us on too.
Yeah, I think he's performing with Felipe at the Greek Theater show that he's doing next month.
That's right. Yeah,
Got to
go,
roll through to that for sure.
yeah, go check out Felipe. He's doing the Greek next month on what is it? Was it the 15th or 14th? 13th. There you
Like
go.
that.
Yeah.
He's headlining.
He's headlining, and he was on Shade 45 this morning. And salute to DJ Silos, who was killing the mix this
Slayer.
afternoon. We're there the rest of this week, so if you got the Sirius XM app, Shade 45, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 Eastern. Come get down. Greenthumb live on Shade 45. Bobo and I will be up there with a host of motherfuckers. Tomorrow we got our brother George Perez coming in. So stay tuned.
Now, question. Now, you can stream Sirius XM on your phone as well?
Yeah.
Or you
They have a Sirius XM app,
Definitely.
and it's got all the stations there with depending on whatever membership or whatever subscription you buy into, and you get Shade 45 and all the other channels and shit like that. Howard Stern. Yeah. So like, if you got a Tesla, right, which Callie Blythe had for a time, they don't have like the Sirius XM option in there.
Yeah. You got to have it on
So
the
you
app.
got to have it on your app. So if you want to hear Sirius XM satellite radio, blah blah blah, you got to have the app.
Got it.
Now, when you pay for their subscription, it comes with it. I mean, it's like you used to sign up, it would be just in your car. Like when you got a car, you would pay that. Now you have it when you leave your car too, so you could put it in your headphones. And
Covers all your
exactly.
devices.
Yeah, that's the cool shit because now if the car doesn't have the option for you still got it if you put it on your app. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could listen to it via app, or if you got it in your whip. They used to make like fucking little boxes for the crib that was only satellite radio.
Yeah.
I remember those.
I remember.
I had one.
The thing that you would put in the car that was specifically for Sirius.
Yeah.
Before the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that.
Well, now you just use your phone all over the goddamn place. Just put the app in there. Bang. You know what I'm saying? And
Just like that.
to have access to all those channels too, it's better than regular radio. That's for sure. Terrestrial radio is fucking boring and it's a bunch of bullshit on there. There's only a few shows out there across the nation that are worth listening to.
Yeah.
But in terms of the music rotation, most of it's boof. So Sirius satellite, Sirius XM gives you so many more options. And I'm not trying to sell them to you because we're over there. I'm just telling you that as a consumer myself.
Absolutely.
I listen to more satellite radio than anything.
I listen to no radio, only satellite.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Satellite.
Only.
But it's like the programming is better.
You
You're
can
not hearing the same
better
songs
content.
like
And you
every
got more
hour.
options.
You got more options.
Yeah.
And better content. It's not, you can curse, you can talk about subjects you can't talk about
Yeah.
on regular radio. So it's
You don't
more
got the
interesting.
you don't got the FCC crawling up your ass on satellite radio or here on this live streaming.
Satellite is good because it
Satellite. Is that what I said?
It's first.
Hell yeah, we're
so
fucking satellite, son.
It is lit. Fucking better than regular.
Satellite is satellite, son. And so is the streaming, or if I want to totally butcher it, the streaming.
Streaming.
We're streaming right now. We're on the live stream.
There was a roast last night. I didn't even realize Kevin
I
Hart.
missed it.
Me too.
I'm gonna watch.
We're
it.
gonna watch. I'm gonna watch.
watch
We'll all
it
watch it tonight. But I was like pissed. I was looking for something last night, and I'm seeing clips this morning. I'm like, no. But Kevin Hart Comedy Central roast. It's probably good.
Yeah, salute to Kevin Hart. Congratulations on that. Heard he had some great people. I'm gonna watch it tonight. But two things that I saw in the news, one last night and one this morning. One was the person that hopped on to the fucking tarmac and got hit by that Frontier.
Did he get sucked in?
Yeah,
I think he got
Yes.
hit, then sucked in.
correct. He basically got hit where the engine. Like I seen a clip, but they stop at the one I showed right before. But they also show you another clip of like a shadow of when he actually went into the turbine.
He got blended up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He was like trying to kill himself. He ran
No,
out.
that's
He ran out.
Yeah,
right
you
at
could.
that
Yeah, you
time.
could see he timed
did,
that
he
because
did.
it was within seconds that he hops the fence and he walks right in front of the ship.
Yep.
man, that takes a lot of balls to run up and do that.
Actually,
I
it's
mean,
opposite. It's
Or
it's
or what
opposite
or
of
what
balls.
or maybe he could have been on something too.
Yeah.
You know,
Now you
what-
got to just throw the whole plane away, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like his body got sucked into the engine and it cut him up into pieces apparently.
Oh, definitely.
Because I mean, that's a jet engine, yeah, turbine.
Turbines, man, you're done. But it's opposite them balls, bro. And I don't mean that like in a correct way. I mean like that's like you've given up to the point where
True that.
it's not even balls. It's like this is the only answer. For
I mean, he knew it was coming.
Of course he did.
Because there's no way you didn't hear it and didn't see it. I mean, it's a fucking airplane.
You don't want a funeral at that point, bro. You
No,
just
you
like you
don't
just
care.
want them to throw you in the trash type of shit, bro.
But it's sad because I don't even know the dude and I feel for him because you know what you have to be going through to be like, I can't do this no more.
If he doesn't, if he didn't have any identification on him, they got to find out who this guy is in the first place, and then see if he left any notes behind on why the hell he did what he did.
He wrote it on the plane.
No, he didn't write nothing on it. How's he going to write something?
They'll have
on the
video
plane?
of him going in somewhere, so they'll be able to.
They have a few
find
different
point,
angles,
you know.
But the
Apparently.
fact that he was able to make it
Yeah, that's what they say.
in that,
Yeah, how did
that
he
area.
make? Yeah, how did
With
he
no
make
problem.
it there?
Yeah.
with no problem.
That's like such a specific. It's like the dude who jumped off the Disneyland parking lot.
Yeah.
It's like nobody ever thinks about that, but that fool was like, check this out. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, why would you do that there?
You're right.
This
Look,
guy, he
He knew.
must have
Get out
been, he
quick.
must have been at the airport. He had been watching this.
He's
for a
waiting.
while,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. He has to have been waiting for it, because I mean, he had plenty of time to get across.
Oh yeah, no,
He could have ran even,
When he gets sucked in,
but he would have got sucked in by that engine.
Yep, and you see the fire explode.
you hear the Mario tunnel noise.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And
And they-
whatever
Sonic
that
coins coming out.
man, it sucks.
It-
Whatever that
it
person
is.
was going through,
Sad.
that made him make a decision like that. That sucks, man.
Mm.
If you got any things on your mind, talk to people. You know what
And
I mean?
also-
Don't hold it. Go talk to a professional or one of your fucking friends or family or something, you know, to give you some different perspective to snap you out of whatever, you know, the depression might be.
You think a lot of people kind of go through that kind of stuff because we're like it's kind of like a changing time, you know? Every 10 years, it's like something different. So there's like a new set of problems that comes with like technology per se.
Well,
Like,
people in the you know, when the big depression hit, the Great Depression, they call that, right? A lot of people off themselves, and you know, like, because they didn't see a way of providing for their family.
Everything was gone like that.
And some of them crazy bastards would take their whole families with them.
That's what I was gonna say before. Is
Nuts.
What sucks is you should never ever kill yourself, no matter what.
Never.
No matter what.
It's against the creator's will.
But the people who do, when you put other people's lives at risk, like that jet thing, could have went terrible for the 200 people on board.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it would have
plane
taken
could've-
off.
Exactly.
Well, did he freeze right now?
So, there we go.
There we
We're
go.
back.
All right.
But I'm just saying, like, don't if you should never kill yourself. But if there's no reason, like you're dying, you have cancer, but don't affect other people, like you said, jumping in Disneyland. You know how many kids are scarred for life from that?
Yeah, that
You
was
didn't need to
horrible.
do that. You
I
didn't
parked-
Yeah,
need to
why
do that
why
there.
Disneyland of all
Correct.
places? You wanted to traumatize these kids?
Correct. Or a jet engine where that jet can go crash and kill another 200 people that didn't want to.
That's what I'm saying. You got to pretty much throw the whole thing away, bro. Because it's like if the whole body went into the airplane, the engine is here, bro. What are you gonna do? Get a mechanic to power wash that fucking engine?
No, they rebuild.
Yeah, like you gotta take it. You gotta throw some shit away.
Well,
bro.
no, that engine probably got damaged.
Definitely.
Yeah,
have to
so
rebuild the
they
whole-
got to pull that whole plane, you know, out, and it's going to be out of commission for a while, man. But that's crazy. The other thing that they showed on in sports, right? Because playoffs is happening last night.
Go Knicks.
It was Minnesota. Oh yes, the Knicks with another blowout,
Shot.
sweeping the Go Knicks.
Go ahead.
4-0, bro.
Man,
And
get
four
a
blowouts.
Let's go Knicks.
Let's get a close up of Kelly Blaze's smile right
Yo,
now.
30-point
Look
lead
at that.
again. Shit.
Yes.
The only reason I'm more optimistic is the Knicks usually, if they're this far, they're just getting by. They've been kicking ass.
Hey, they are kicking that
So
ass
it's a-
right
they've
there.
got momentum like I've never seen.
They
before.
gave it to Philly,
Yep.
and salute.
Watching Gilly the King cry at the end of the game made me. I love Gilly, but
Yeah.
it was great because he's such a Philly head.
Yeah,
And
too
they
bad for
toasted. Yep, too bad.
for
buddy.
Philly Gilly. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
All respects.
Yep, for
but
sure.
the Knicks got this one, baby. The other NBA battle that was happening was Minnesota and the Spurs,
Yep.
which Minnesota came out on top. But Victor Wembanyama gets thrown out the game because he threw a pretty blatant elbow at Nas Reed, racked him up some.
Like
and
MMA.
yeah, and you know what I heard, right? What I seen before we were leaving is that they're not going to suspend him.
No?
No, he doesn't have a history of this, right? It's his first time offense, racking somebody up with his elbow. So they're going to go easy on him. I don't even think they gave him a fine.
Wow.
So his only penalty or his only, I guess, punishment was being ejected from that game.
Well, I guess for the people that haven't done anything like this in NBA, you get one elbow.
Yeah, it was a blatant elbow. Here it goes, rack. That looked pretty purposeful. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah, it did.
You ever hit somebody like that though on accident?
Not on accident.
Not on accident.
So I've hit people like that on accident, bro. Where like I'm just like, and I feel so bad.
Yeah, because they get demolished.
You was throwing bows like that though?
Well, like if you're like in a crowd and then you like, let's just say you're trying to back up or you're opening a door blindsided.
Yeah.
I've gone in the elbow first and then bam, just elbow somebody in the chest, bro.
Yeah, no, I've never been elbowed like that, and I've never elbowed somebody like that. Not in the context of a game or any of that. Not by accident, not on purpose. But, in basketball, shit like this used to happen in the 80s. They'd throw them elbows like quick when they were doing a clear out.
Yeah.
I mean, even Shaq, he was probably one of the last centers that would clear out. You know what I mean? You can't do that anymore because you could, knock somebody out.
Yeah, the old Knicks used to fight Spreewell.
Oh, yeah.
Throw down Anthony Mason, and he was big.
Anthony Mason
was
yeah, they would use
Jack told me
the elbows were a weapon in the NBA in that time. From the 80s to the maybe mid 90s
for sure.
And he was a cool dude, Anthony Mason. I remember Lollapalooza '94 with Beastie Boys. He came through, and we were playing basketball. I mean, he was just like all over everybody, everybody trying to guard him, but a cool dude. But a menace on the court, boy.
Oh yeah, he was doing like Dennis Rodman style work.
Yeah.
Like he was frustrating other players, provoking them so that they, would take bad shots.
Yeah,
and it worked.
We got really lucky in my junior high school when we graduated. The assistant principal, that was her brother, and he gave out the diplomas.
Right.
So in junior high school, I got my diploma from Anthony Mason. Like, they didn't tell us he was coming. Like, it was a thing at the end. They brought him out just to, hand it. That was the coolest thing in the world.
The Knicks fan base love Anthony Mason, boy.
And he was playing for the Knicks at that time.
Yeah.
It was cool.
He was an enforcer too, you know what I mean?
Is
He
this
was
the
actually retired then.
photo Bobo right here?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, we were playing.
Rest in peace, MC.
The game. Everybody was excited. Said, man, okay, we're going Anthony Mason against everybody.
And he schooled all y'all.
Everybody, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could run 10 of your crew at him, and y'all were all going to burn out before him. That's
You try to out-muscle Anthony Mason. He was out-muscling like 3 or 4 people at a time.
What was he, 6'9", 6'10"?
Yeah.
And he got into it with I think it was Manute Bol.
Yeah.
Bro, when he grabbed him, people were like, oh no. Because Manute Bol was a string bean, bro. He could have just snapped him.
I mean, look how big this guy is,
a
man.
monster, bro.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Yeah, he was a monster for a basketball player.
For a basketball player, he could have been a football
player
Easy.
all day. He had a football build, but he moved. He was quick as hell on the court.
Yeah.
He was a menace, bro.
Yeah,
menace.
He played at a time where dudes were throwing elbows, and it was a lot rougher in the league. But that still was a crazy ass elbow from Victor Wembanyama that he doesn't get a suspension. That's not that I'm going for Minnesota.
Who did Spreewell choke out?
He choked out his coach,
right?
Yeah,
he choked out the coach.
I think it was PJ Carlissimo.
Yeah,
that he choked out. Imagine that. You get.
I told you to put me in the game.
You're the coach. You're like, hey, go sit down. What?
Take a seat. Not until I'm done.
Yeah.
Man, he was crazy.
Man, there was a minute there, Latrell. He had the rims.
The rims,
going
he
on right
started
there.
that spinning rim. Like
Yeah.
the first spinners.
Free will.
Yeah.
Spree wells.
You know,
he
he
had
had a-
like 12 bands.
He had a
those
shop
bitches.
down here.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
He had a car. He had a
Yep.
car shop where they'd slap some rims in the system and
Big money.
customize your car.
I remember we went down there
Yeah.
one time, and he was there,
He's
chilling.
cool.
He's mad cool.
The NBA press and the rest painted him like he was crazy, but he wasn't crazy. It was just a moment he got caught up in because he's human. But the dude was actually a really cool, mellow, chill dude.
Those are terrible.
Yeah, those were kind of
Terrible,
yeah.
but cool. Like
Those
if you
were
wanna-
cheese.
You don't wear them.
they were cheese,
Definitely.
but a good collector's item, like you said. Just
Correct.
keep them in
In a box.
the box. You know what I'm
But
saying?
don't rock them.
Yeah, don't rock them.
Those are definitely-
Did you ever wear the pump ups?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I did. I wore the Ewing ones.
I did too.
Yeah, the Reebok Ewing ones.
Yeah, the Reebok Ewings.
I did. The 33s.
I had Ewing.
Yeah, the 33s.
I even had his warm ups.
Yeah. The starter.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was a fan of Ewing.
I
Yeah.
had the grandmamas.
Oh, really?
You had the grandmas? Charlotte Hornets. No, they were something else before Charlotte Hornets, weren't they? Can't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe they were Charlotte. Yeah. He was the franchise player for them for a minute. And then he went to the Knicks, I think. Right? Grandmama?
The grandma.
Larry Johnson, UNLV, Freight Train.
Yeah, that was the shit.
That
right
dude was
there.
sturdy, bro.
Yeah.
He was tough. Most especially in college. It was hard to stop that kid. I mean, he wasn't the best scorer, but he was like a Charles Barkley,
Yeah.
rough.
When you needed that muscle,
When you needed that muscle,
he was the guy.
yeah, grandmama. You know what I'm saying? Larry Johnson. Yeah, man. Let me say this because we haven't said anything about this yet. Friday, when we had DJ Livia up here, right? It was Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Man, her mix was crazy. I gotta say, probably one of the best exhibitions of turntablism and mixing, that we've had here. I'm gonna say, maybe the best one.
I gotta say, it's so dope to see somebody who's been doing it from a young. She's not a gimmick.
Yeah, no.
Like she's not a gimmick. She's an ill DJ.
She's
like
ill.
crazy to the point. It's like, okay, wait. First, you think, oh, you just see this young, you think it's a look.
Yeah.
And then you listen, you're like, yo, she's an assassin.
Yeah, she's a lady samurai.
An
This
assassin.
girl.
That
Oh, it's a
girl
little
is
girl.
so good. Yeah, bro.
She's
a
18.
killer.
She looks much
Well, I mean,
younger.
we
but
met her.
she
We met her.
started years
well, she
ago.
was. Yeah, she was here.
Yeah, she was here. She's been coming here since
Yep.
she was like 10 or like 13.
Yeah.
I would
Yep.
say 12, 13.
Yeah.
But she's progressed in
She's
such.
18 now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's 18.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let's play some of this mix here. Let's just show some of this stuff, because I mean, if seeing is believing, baby. I mean, that's just a taste.
Yeah.
That's just a taste. She was doing iller shit at the
Yep.
beginning. Go to the sort of the beginning of her mix. Yeah.
Nice.
Man.
Hell yeah, man.
You know how long I got to practice to get any of that?
Yep. She's no gimmick.
No gimmick at all.
No gimmick.
Young samurai.
Her blends, her combos, everything.
Her combos, blends, tricks,
Everything.
cuts.
What I'm really liking is, and I'm gonna say big ups to IG for having this platform for that, is that you're seeing a lot of young musicians, DJs, singers. You're getting exposure.
Yeah.
And you're seeing that the talent out there is really, really good.
Yeah, it's really real. Let me tell you what, if you want to check that mix out in full, and you should, go to BREALTV 2 and search for DJ Livia. And there's going to be two. One, she's very young, and the one that just recently popped off. You could watch both. And she's dope in both of them. But definitely watch this new one. It's also with DJ Devin Hype, who you already know is an assassin too. So you get, two proper ass mixes. But I would suggest if you love that real hip hop shit and you're a turntable enthusiast or fan of, you should check that mix out. DJ Livia, BREALTV 2. All right, that's our other channel where we pop the mix off. Check this out. Just go straight to her. I mean the cameras. Rock on. Yeah, DJ Livia on the set. We'll show you more later. But you can find her on TikTok and IG and watch the clips of her mixes. And I believe she does do live mixing on TikTok. So go check her out. Support. That's the new up and coming talent that we have representing our culture of hip hop and turntablism. And she's doing it at the highest level at 18. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You should support.
Look at that, Kardashian's official DJ.
If you support hip hop, look it. There's Cypress Hill, there's Eric Bobo, there's Be Real.
Yeah.
We're supporting because we know
hip
hop is in good hands with the future like that.
Yeah, I love it, man. That's something good to see. That the culture is moving. I mean, you're seeing some dope musicians. I've seen some like drummers, like 9-year-old drummers
killing
it. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, so
it's great seeing that, man, at that level.
Yep.
I mean, she's one of a lot of youngsters out there that are like stepping it up in a big way. There's these other two girls, these twins that get down.
Yeah, I've seen the twins.
They're badass
DJs.
too. Yeah.
It's good to see because honestly, I don't get upset, ladies. There's a lot of corny women out there, meaning who they ain't DJs. They go out there with a skimpy little outfit and just turn knobs and put a playlist.
Knob turners, yeah.
The knob turners. They ain't doing shit. They're just dancing behind a DJ booth. This DJ Livia is an actual assassin.
Yeah, she's getting live.
If you didn't see who was DJing, you'd be like, yo, that dude.
Who's that dude? Yeah.
It's killing it. And it's an 18-year-old girl murdering it.
Who's murdering the dude you thought it was.
Yep.
Exactly. There's another girl, too, that she's, I think, about like 14, and she's out there in Dubai. Wow. Her name is DJ Michelle, and she's also killing it, doing like DMC type stuff as well. So the future is bright, and the females are killing it.
Yeah. Gotta say, females are representing.
And like you said, Bobo, it's great that IG has that platform because before, these kids were in parts of the world that didn't have the exposure. Some people. Now, if you got enough talent, someone's like, yo, I got to record this. And people are now getting this exposure that they never had the opportunity to let people hear them, how they get down at these young-ass ages.
Yep, straight up. And I got to say, she's going to do some big gigs in the future because she's totally marketable. And she got a different kind of confidence. She's not looking at the plates all the time. She's not looking at the computer. She's engaging the camera. doing hard shit, like smiling in the camera, like
Cool as
fuck
hell.
you.
I'm killing you with a smile.
I'm killing you with the smile. And her drop was so dope. It was like, she makes other DJs want to practice. Man. And it's real talk.
Yeah.
Any turntablist that sees that she's doing all that, yeah, it's going to make them go practice.
Yeah, and big ups to her pops that's really helping and supporting her, and he's a DJ himself, but just the fact of supporting the kids, you know.
Well, the other thing that she said, you know, on that broadcast on BREALTV 2, because we do all our mixes on BREALTV 2 for all you newbies out there that don't know this. We have another channel, BREALTV 2, specifically for the mix. And she, you know, said that, hey, a lot of people try to take credit for teaching me what I know and this and that, but it was my father. I never had a lesson from this person, from anyone but father. So she was giving all flowers to father and what she knows, you know, because, you know, with kids like her, there's going to be a lot of people that say, oh, yeah, I remember I taught her this and that and blah, 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 blah. No, father did.
Don't steal flowers.
Yeah,
yours.
Yeah. People be trying to steal flowers, but it was him. And he raised all his kids like this. They're proficient in b-boyism, popping, turntablism, and sure enough, soon enough, she's going to be on the mic too.
Yeah. I could tell you, shout out to Pops for raising her right.
That part.
And keeping her and protecting her image. She never has negative imagery. Like since she started, she's kept a great image, very likable. Good job for dad.
Good job.
You know, it's hard with girls, young girls.
Good job with the parents.
Yes.
Father for like, you know, like teaching the skill and like, you know, being there guiding and protecting and mother too for supporting and nurturing and allowing like her to take this journey. You know what I mean? It's awesome, man. We need more of that.
Yeah.
Need more of that. You know, because in our days, our parents weren't so supportive. You know, God bless the dead, rest in peace, my parents, but they didn't know shit about this hip-hop shit until they did. And beforehand, it was like, hey, no, do you think you're going to get a job? Do you think this is going to be the job? And I know a lot of parents of golden era hip-hop artists that did the same thing. They weren't they did not see it. You know what I mean? So they didn't nurture it. So a lot of us had to push past the fact that we weren't getting that support.
I think most of you guys back then weren't getting support. It wasn't big enough.
It wasn't big enough yet. There was no showing and proving yet that you could have an actual career at this. But things have flipped and changed, you know, just like their mentality was that they didn't think that this was going to be something that we could make a living from. We showed them that there was, and they flipped and said, hey, that's a good thing, right? And they accepted it. Whereas in our generation, now we're the ones showing, you know, the kids like, hey, you could do this, but you got to put this amount of time and effort to be this great so that you could actually go into that. And now you have parents that are doing that. And salute to y'all parents that are doing that.
The only parents probably back then in your era when it was that was supportive were parents that were in the arts.
Yeah.
So if they were actors, if they were musicians, then they were saying, hey, if you see it, I see it, I believe in it because that's their world. If your parents were a regular blue collar worker,
hell no.
Like, yo,
you're gonna go get a job.
Get off your ass. There ain't no rapping. Rap your ass to work.
That was the thing.
I was supposed
your ass to work.
I was supposed to be driving big rigs with my brothers.
100%.
With one of my brothers, actually.
Yeah, that's that mentality. Like, what do you mean? You know, you need to focus on now. That's a hobby. That's not.
You're gonna go drive that truck.
Yep.
That was
like,
me.
what?
I was lucky. My pops, you know, he saw something out. My mom did not want me to do that. My mom was like, no, I don't want to be a musician and stuff like hard life. And my dad says, but look, he's got the talent. Look.
Well, you know, because I think she saw all the hardships that your father had to go through as an artist from the come up point to when he finally got established and like now he's like that guy, right? Probably back in his day, it was harder than way harder than what we even experienced, and what we experienced was shit too, you know what I mean? But you know, God wants what he wants.
Yeah.
So if he wanted Bobo's hands and feet to make rhythms for the world, that's what eventually is going to happen if the two connect. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could have just been a gangbanger this whole time, and y'all would never have known me. I would have been either dead or in jail, or one of the two.
You might have robbed me.
But I might have robbed you. I might have carjacked you. Might have sold you crack. Might have sold you some of that criggity. You know what I'm saying? But God wants what He wants.
Yeah.
And different things happen for you to actually walk through those doors.
Everybody has a thing that they can lock in.
Yeah, it's not about somebody else's vision. It's not what somebody else wants for you. It's about what, God has guided you for yourself. So, yeah, your mother didn't want you to do this shit because she knew that this is a treacherous game because she's lived it with your father.
Yeah.
And what she thought you was gonna be, like a track star, son? She thought she was gonna be Hussein Bobo?
That was not going to happen.
No, I know you got wills, but not like that.
No, not like that, So
when did your mom see that you had the goods? Did she take it like from your father's word, or did she have to see it for herself?
She saw it and she knew it, so that's why she went along with it.
She was probably like, God damn it.
But she's like, shit, I have to deal with this shit.
Yeah. Gil was less of a headache in that regard, right? It's like, he's just going to go get the girls. But this one, he's going to go on tour.
All this shit and everything like that. So when all of that stuff started to happen, then he's like, okay, here you go. He was meant to do this, But a lot of the jazz purists, because I grew up doing the Latin jazz thing, when I went off into the hip-hop world, oh, man, so much flack.
Oh, yeah.
Because it wasn't taken seriously yet as a musical form, back then. Yeah. Oh, no, it ain't going to last. It ain't about
the
fad and nothing, even blah, 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 blah. Many years later, still doing it. And some of those people ain't doing music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you have to go with your gut, go with your heart, and do it like that. So for all y'all out there that want to do something, go with your gut.
Yeah, and let's just say you're musically talented. Right? Let's just say you could play all the instruments and all that shit. That doesn't mean that's going to be your path.
That part.
Could be something completely different.
That's okay.
Then that's okay. You just play for you and for your peoples every now and then. Because there are some that are very talented and they're not in the music industry. They do something completely different.
Yeah, some of them are like afraid to even get up on a stage and perform in front of people like that.
Yeah, they could play like for a small circle, but you put them on stage and
they're gonna freeze up.
It's like they never played before.
I did that one time. I saw this percussionist, and he was dope. And we were in Europe, and I was with the Beastie Boys, and I convinced the guys, "Yo, I want to bring this guy up on stage to jam."
Oh man!
So he did it. No problem. They went for it. This dude was there, people yelling and all this kind of stuff, and he froze. This dude was killing it outside, just playing like whatever, taking change. But on that stage, he froze.
Yeah, because it's a different thing.
It's a whole different thing. And I'm thinking, like, go ahead, play. Don't play.
Yeah.
He was stuck.
Because you're not used to it, bro. Like you were playing gigs as a kid. So you already had that experience. To most people like myself, and bro, the first time you're even on cameras, let alone in front of a live audience of God knows how many people you got performing for, that is some pressure that most people will buckle. That's why certain musicians are the cream of the crop, because a lot of people, even comedians, perfect example, it's easy to tell jokes in groups of people. It's easy to make your friends laugh. But to get up in front of a stage, in front of an audience you don't know, and do 20, 30 minutes, not everybody can do that.
How did you feel when you first did your first comedy routine?
I mean, I practiced a lot. Like, I don't know how other people prepare, but like I'm
just nerves wise. How were you nerves
in front of all these people for the first time?
It was nerve wracking to the point where I said my first word. After that, it was cool.
You were good. Yeah. It was just that build up to getting on that mic.
And how about when you were doing rap shows with Sheik?
That shit
Yeah.
felt like more like homework, dude. I felt like I had to fucking, because remembering all the words and all that shit, dude, that shit was a lot of work. And like, to me, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck you do it.
Well, a whole lot of rehearsals.
That's like, no, I mean, like, to really like jam all the fucking words, and like, it's hard to remember a lot of shit.
Well, listen, your brain is capable of a lot of amazing things, and one of them is to store information. And if you work that muscle, you get it. It's just you didn't give it a chance to work that muscle enough in terms of doing the repetitive nature of the rehearsals of the songs, like even rehearsing it while you're reading it, so that you're seeing what the words are and you're memorizing it at the same time, and then you eventually lock in and get it. But then you rehearse even more, and the repetitive nature of it sort of embeds it in your mind. And just think about how many songs that you could sing along with your favorite artist, right? There's a lot, right? You memorized all those things because you've heard them with enough frequency that you could sing along with them. And after you sang along with them, you could probably turn that shit off and sing those songs yourself, out of key maybe, but your mind has stored all those songs. So like if you applied that to when you were doing the rap shit with Shiki, you know, like constant rehearsals, and then even when you're not rehearsing, listening to it and going over it with the vocals and stuff like that, and then sometimes reading it, you would have had more songs in your head than you thought you were capable of. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? Because all our minds are capable of this if you put it to work like that. But you got to condition the mind to do that. You know what I mean? So it's possible, even for you right now. I mean, because you got comedy routines that you write. Some of them are off your head, but some of them you might write, and you have to memorize those things. So you have it. It's just you got to tap into it more. What were we going to say,
I was
Bobo?
going to ask you, B, that when the first time that you got on stage in front of people,
Oh, I
as
choked.
Cypress, how did you feel? And
Oh,
not
with
even-
Cypress?
Yeah, and not even knowing, like, there's no playbook of how to be a performer. But how did you feel that very first time in front of people like that'll come to see you or whatever? How was that feeling?
Anxieties at first, because you don't want to fuck up. But then when the shit starts, it's I don't give a fuck. You know, I didn't have that before. You know, before we actually sort of got confidence in it, or me, that I got confidence in it, I was worried too much and would go over it so many times. And sometimes I do that now, where if it's a new song, I'm like mind fucking myself. But mainly it was to learn to not give a fuck. If I do my shit, just don't think about it so much and go out there and give it everything, right? And so I had to learn to do that in front of a small crowd than a big crowd. It was easier for the big crowds because by the time we got there, I was already conditioned from the smaller and mid-sized crowds that would come to see us and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, I had a lot of anxieties in the beginning, trying to, like, you know, make sure I had my shit memorized and that I wasn't going to freeze in front of people.
That's the worst.
Yeah, because I did that. I spoke about it, you know, when Tony G was on, and I've told this story a couple of times, you know, Mello and myself, or Mello, Sendog, and myself, we were doing the Radiotron for the first time, and they got up and they ripped their verses, and came time for mine, I totally fucking forgot every word because I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And that's because in that moment, you're lacking confidence because you're having the anxieties and you're overthinking it. At least for me, that's, you know, what caused that. The minute I stopped giving a fuck and I just knew what to do at this point, and win or lose, gonna go out there, knock it down, do what I know. That's when I got over being in front of big crowds, small crowds. But, you know, oddly enough, it got easier doing the bigger crowds than it was the small rooms. And I don't mean like the 200-seater. I'm like, if we're sitting in a room and there's only 10, 15, 20 people, and it's like some special shit for like filmed for something or another, those ones are harder. Those ones were harder for me to do.
Yeah, those would fuck with me too.
because there's not a lot of energy in the room.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you got to create that energy. But
It's smaller, yeah.
Yeah, that's like when you see people. I've never done it, but when I see people do casting, that's hard.
yes,
you know,
it's
you
the same
just,
thing.
You just have a freaking script, and you got to give this.
You gotta win them over.
Yeah, you got to win, and they're just sitting there, and they're not laughing for you.
Yeah.
They're looking at you serious as hell. No matter how funny you are, they barely laugh. Like
You don't even know what they're doing, what they're going,
what they're
on
thinking. So you got to have a lot. So it's the same shit like that. Like you got to be able to do it in those small rooms where you're not getting the reaction. So you're like, am I doing this good? Am I doing it bad?
Yeah.
You got to wait till after to
Yeah.
get the reaction.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's not easy.
And you have to create the energy out of no energy.
Yep.
And that got easier with time, but at the beginning it was tough. It was tough. There's stages that you go through, because if you're getting any success, you're going to go through a bunch of different things, and everything is in stages.
Yeah.
And hopefully, it connects and you learn what each one of them are, so that you know what to do when you're there. You might have a pretty cool run. If you never get used to it and you never pay attention to it and you're fighting against it, you're gonna have a horrible time and a bad run. Just saying. Did you know it's National Eat What You Want Day?
Oh shit.
I have that a couple times a month, so that's like a monthly holiday for me.
Yeah,
sure.
It's the
Where we're
runs through the
literally,
month.
I'm serious. Like, we had said to ourselves, me and my lady, we're like, you know what? Once a month, we're going to pick a day and just be gluttonous idiots. Like, if you want ice cream for breakfast, go for it. So it's like, instead of going out for that, we just do it at home and eat things that we definitely would never eat. And it's very enjoyable. Extremely enjoyable. Like having a big bowl of cereal for dinner, like a fucking 8-year-old.
Okay, that's eat what
great.
you want.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. Like, totally not normal, but satisfying as hell.
Okay, what kind of cereal?
There's this one that's called O's. They're
O's?
like these. Looks like they got little. They're really good. OH, I think those are really good. I love them, bitch.
I've never heard of that cereal.
It's an
Is
older
that
cereal,
is
but
that
it's
meant to
good.
be like
And
Cheerios or something?
It's like it looks like an O, but it's a lot harder. And
Oh yeah,
they're phenomenal. See their scent?
yeah. I remember these.
Those were good,
Honey Graham.
bro.
Oh.
Honey Grab O's.
And they don't get soggy in the milk real quick.
in the mer.
Yeah, in
They
the
don't
Merc.
get sake in the Merc.
Merc. Yep.
Yeah.
Canned Merc.
That shit looks like it's
Powdered
made with
milk.
fiber.
Bro, it's phenomenal, bro. Terrible for you. Very bad.
Yeah, you don't want to eat
Because they're honey grams. See, they're graham like graham
Hola.
crackers. They're phenomenal.
azúcar.
Man, I would eat Frosted Flakes
Phenomenal. I like
with
warm.
with
you would-
some warm Merc,
warm Merc.
And you would put more sugar,
and
huh?
I add sugar on the
You
top.
crazy.
Damn,
I
that
had
was
friends
that's
make it-
crazy. I
The
could never
warm
do
milk,
that.
it's diabolical.
Yeah, no, I can't
Who warms
do it.
up
Yeah,
the milk before?
that warm Merc.
Because he
Warm
wants
Merc.
that soggy. He wants that sog.
Yeah, nah.
Some crunchy.
Because hey, let me tell you what, the Frosted Flakes on sog,
Yeah.
they not bad.
Yeah.
They're
Nah.
not bad.
At least when I was a kid, I can't tell you now. As an
I wouldn't
adult.
try it now. It's
Yeah.
just that it's cool. I don't need to relive that. But
Yeah.
some cereals, bro, you gotta let it get soggy because that shit will cut your mouth up. Like,
Oh yeah,
Those
Captain
O's will
Crunch?
kill you.
break your
nah, dude,
goddamn
like
teeth.
if you start eating
Yeah.
Captain Crunch right away, bro,
Same.
that shit'll cut
Try-
the top of your mouth,
hey,
bro.
hey,
Those
try-
O's
try-
need a good 2-minute soak.
You want
They do.
you want your fucking your back shit falling out. Eat some of them grape nuts.
Oh, yeah. Same thing.
They're not
You
bad,
gotta
but
let it soak. Or
yeah, you gotta let them
get you.
bitches soak. Did you know it's National Twilight Zone Day?
That's my favorite.
That was great. There's something on the wing. Something. Shatner's. Oh, that was great.
No, I love that show. I've been watching that.
Yep.
There's a Twilight Zone channel on Pluto, and yeah, I watch that at least 4 times a week.
It looks
I
like
can't-
Great. That was a great show.
he looks like the guy from Harsh Times. You know,
Right?
Yeah,
Christian Bell.
yeah. It looks like Christian Bell's dad, Seeger.
You
Some
know,
shit like that. Bro.
I can't watch these old shows. I like some of them. Actually, some of them. I can't. Like the Twilight Zone, I just can't.
like black and white TV. I just can't. Like,
Yo, the other day I was watching Merle Olsen's Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Mutual of Omaha.
All right, but the
I remember
OG,
that.
Now they have a new version out now.
Yeah, they
but
do.
They have the old version, and actually said, "What in the 1941 are you watching
What
right
in the
there?
1941?
What the fuck is this?"
Oh,
You
man.
know?
Yeah.
That shit was great, though. That was a great show.
Yeah, it was.
Back in the day.
Yep.
But you watch it today, and it's like, what the fuck?
I was looking at Burl all the damn, man, this shit is kind of boring.
Well, when you're a kid,
Wild
it's mad
Kingdom?
interesting.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
I never heard
Yeah.
of that shit, yeah.
What?
Oh, no?
No.
He was one of like the guys that's going to all these different territories and
Like
showing you
David
these different.
Attenborough, shout
Yeah.
out to him, 100 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Jake
Just hit
Hanna,
100.
that dude before him, he was the guy that went out, you know, and talked about all these different animals
Yeah.
and species and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how you learn about it.
Was
yeah.
he on public TV?
Him
like
and
KCET?
Hey, he was on land, and
Jacques.
Jacques Cousteau was on
Just
water.
gonna say Jacques.
Exactly. I don't know. No, it wasn't on public access. It would be like on
No.
Saturday morning
Yeah.
or Saturday things like that.
Yeah.
But
Was he
look,
like the first Steve Irwin?
Yes.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Steve Irwin. Early on, and they'd be out there, you know, the alligators, dealing with all kinds of stuff and teaching you about that.
That
Yeah.
guy used to be on
This-
talk shows and shit. I
Yeah, this
remember
has
how they
been a
bring him.
thing since before we were all
Yeah.
born and stuff like that. It's similar programming that just keeps getting flipped through the generations, and new people fall into these spots. So, you know,
You need somebody to teach you about animals.
yes, you do. That's why they keep it moving. Word up. Did you know? It is Christoph Doom Schneider of Rammstein's birthday. Born on this day in 1966. Happy birthday, Christoph.
Schneider.
Schneider.
Schnitzel.
Schnutzel. His nickname is Doom. So I guess they're saying he is Victor Doom. I don't know. All right. Did you know? On this day in 1981, we lost the legendary Bob Marley. Rest in peace.
Yeah, to cancer, right?
Yeah.
So they say.
So they say.
There's a bunch of conspiracies behind that, rightfully so.
Yeah. One of the conspiracies is that a CIA guy stuck him with a needle
Did you
and
see
gave it to him.
Did you see the movie?
No,
I did not see the
I saw
movie.
I seen the movie. The movie was good.
Was it?
It's in
What'd
Patois
you
though.
think, Bobo?
I mean, it was all right. The casting, I had a problem with the casting a little bit.
The casting was not great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the story, of course,
Yeah.
you know, was all right.
I hear you. I hear you. Did you know? On this day in 1993, Onyx dropped Slam.
What a banger.
Do, do, do. Yeah, man. Salute to the boys right here. They still out there wrecking shit.
Yes, they are.
All right.
Wonder why they chose that logo with the angry face.
Because they
That
were
was
angry.
them.
They were angry.
Yeah,
they were.
never smiled.
No. Southside Queens.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were not happy. And when they were happy, they looked mad.
They were more grimy.
Yep.
And with grimy, you don't have a smile on your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you know? On this day in 1997, Coy Leray was born. Leray.
Isn't that Benzino's daughter?
Yes, Benzino's daughter. She's doing many things. She's out there killing it, you know what I'm saying? Very provocative. Did you know? On this day of 2003, Noel Redding, bassist for Jimi Hendrix Experience, passed away. Rest in peace to one of the greats, Noel Redding.
Yeah.
Didn't he produce a couple of groups after this? Can't remember who they are right now at this point, but like, yeah, he was.
Sure he did.
Yeah, he produced a couple legendary groups after his time in the Experience. Salute to all y'all getting down with us on the Dr. Greenthumb Show. All right. If you haven't smashed the like, which is the thumbs up button right here, smash it, please. Subscribe to the channel. Crack the all notification bell so you get notified when we pop this off, which is Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, for this week. Next week it might change because this is our last week at Sirius for now, or at Shade 45 for now, until they tell me otherwise. So 1 p.m. it is this whole week. All right, and salute to all y'all. It is time for us to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. If you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we are here to hear you. And smash that like.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
We have a Christian in here talking smack about the LAFC.
Oh yeah, we screwed the pooch this weekend.
Yeah.
Two games where we just allowed them to score 4 goals.
Which E-Zone was like, that ain't happening. The likely of them getting 4 goals,
Listen,
very low.
Listen, that's
Why?
the second time you've said that. Don't say that again.
Okay, I didn't say that about
Not
this
at that game, nope.
No, but
It
the
was
first game.
before.
Yeah, just don't say that again.
It really
But they
shouldn't have
did it.
happened.
No,
yeah,
it shouldn't.
I mean, Houston, they shouldn't have been able to do that.
You know, but when you have the goalie like looking at the ball going into the goal and just like looking at it and like not reacting, you know, I saw that.
Did he seem like he was hypnotized?
Yeah, like he was just hypnotized by the ball coming at him and just didn't move and just looked at it go in.
He did not move.
And then he just turned around to everybody like, hey, what?
You don't got to be shy of the smoke. There you go. Yeah, no, I saw that.
What are you doing, fool?
Yeah,
You know?
we're yeah.
Or you know, the other game when Tillman, you know, he's right there close to the goal.
Dude,
All he had to do is just kick it soft. Not try to kick it over there to the announcers in the box.
to the nosebleed.
Yeah, the nosebleed. What are you doing? You're right there.
Do you think these cups, these extra side bust matches have like gassed them a little bit?
Yep.
E-Zone. What do you think?
I don't think so, man. I think that it's just like a matter of like knowing, like, why the fuck is Son playing midfielder? He's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know what the coach is thinking, putting him as a midfielder. That's not normally what he plays.
But you don't think they're gassed? Like it's like too much?
No, I think the coach is having a hard time rearranging the pieces because those same pieces to the puzzle have done back-to-back games and killed it. But it's been different formations, different people in there. He's starting the wrong people and just not conserving the right people. Like, bro, there's so many young bucks in there that could just run the team for the first half and then let the VIPs come in fucking second half and just take care of it. I don't know why he really does. I think the coach does burn him out by playing him wrong. But I don't think the consistent games is what's doing it. I think it's just when you have Son trying to play midfielder when he knows he does better at other.
Yeah, that's not his
like,
position.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You were gonna say, Bobo?
I was going to say, though, I mean, I do agree with that, but also these extra games, you know, like the CONCACAF and all that stuff, you're going against these teams that they've been in it more than like 7 years. They play more aggressive, and the way to play us is like they can tire us down.
They make our team expend more energy when they play against these other teams.
Because MLS gameplay and European,
it's not as aggressive.
Or Mexico or South America, it's a different game.
It's way different. More contact in other places that they allow than over here.
Yeah, so I think that we can get gassed up a little bit, and it's the only sport that does this. Like, there's not, beside like an all-star game or something like that, they're not playing into another league during the season.
No.
You know, but in the MLS, that's what they're doing. And it's like a couple of cups.
Yeah.
And they're running far distances, man. This ain't like baseball.
It's a lot of
you
miles.
Can play 2-3 games in a row. These guys are running
miles,
fucking miles, and full gun.
What is it? What do they say? It's like, what is it? Between 3 and 6 miles these guys are running per game.
No clue.
I think we did this question a while back.
I'd like to know. So then you got to think they have practices. That's not the only thing. They're constantly doing that shit.
I'm seeing between 7 to 9.5 miles.
7 to 9.
That's crazy.
I don't gas you,
and that's
bro.
during a 90-minute match.
That's crazy.
That's
That's fucking
miles.
gassing,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
that.
a lot, man.
And the game they played against Toluca, that altitude was like 8,600.
Oh yeah, they were feeling that.
That's what.
And then recovering from that, because you still
Yeah.
you play that game, but you still got to recover from that even the day after. That's a lot of wear and tear right there, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're not making excuses for our guys. We're just saying
They lost.
Yeah,
they lost, and they might be a little gassed from all these little extra cup things they do, but it is what it is, man. They're pros. They get paid a lot of money. They're going to have to deal with it. But come on,
Man.
go LAFC. Let's get it back together. All right, next one.
Me and Ray got to check quick. Were the Galaxy gas this weekend? Nope, don't think so. Nope, looks like they weren't gassed.
Yeah, what place are they in?
Let me check
Yeah,
here.
that's
I think
what I
we're
thought.
in
Yeah,
ninth or something.
Yeah, you're in ninth place. You just
Yeah.
sew it up a little bit.
What are you
over
getting gassed about? Not winning.
there. Don't you hear gassed about ninth place?
Ninth place.
Hey, this weekend they live streamed something on YouTube, and I just wanted to say this quick because we want to get into the next ones. But they did that, you know, the feds or whatever released the footage and videos of the UFO, and they had, you know, they were sitting before certain council members, you know, with a different group of people that at one point worked for the government or not, or some scientists or investigators or whatnot, and it was a lot of people watching, and a lot of people tripping. It's one of the most bipartisan issues right now. Everything else, they're like, fuck each other. But with this UFO shit, they're like, hey, we need the people to really know what's out there. We want to know. Y'all already know. You just, you know, taking your time telling us. And it's something we already know.
What's the secret?
Yeah, it's the secret. It's in plain sight whenever somebody fucking sees something in the sky and films it and says, what's this? Can't explain it.
They gotta, like, the way they gotta present it for people to be like okay with the aliens is they gotta come help us for some reason. Like, you know, like if they show up and they're like, we're here to take care of your homeless problem,
Or hey,
You know what I mean? Like,
hey, they're about to fucking wage war on us. I mean, that's what they'd want you to think. Like it's a threat more than it's like they're coming to help us out. I mean, just remember that part.
I mean, they gotta pose. I mean, to pose a threat, man, it's just like, why now though? If you know these motherfuckers have been around for so long.
Well, you know, that's what so I don't know if it was Reagan and who the Russian president was at the time. Was it was
That would have been Gorbachev.
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 They were like, shit, the only way that everybody would unify is if we were to get invaded from
Russia.
no other
Planet.
another
Planet.
You know,
Other species.
from another planet. That would make everybody unify in a heartbeat.
And we'd still get taken out.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
well, there'd be sellouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I will tell you where the rest of these motherfuckers are. Just spare us.
I'll go with you wherever it is.
We know you
all
got.
gray and
We
shit
know
like
you got
that.
the technology.
Yeah.
We're with you.
Fuck these people. I only like dogs, man.
Yeah,
Make-
just don't kill the dogs.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, that's a conspiracy for you. Note it. All right, next one.
Oh, we got the Lakers in here. Shout to the Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers, saying be real. Excited to see you guys in El Paso, Texas in July.
All right, yes. Once upon a time in the summer,
Oh, we
Yeah.
going to Texas, huh?
we're going to Texas, El Paso.
Really love the fans out there,
Yeah.
man. But your borders, man.
The borders are crazy.
You know what the government would have to give like the people who would qualify, how they would have people join the military if there were to be an alien invasion.
What?
That'd be the one time they'd be like, what's that thing they give the boys? That thing you could only shoot up a couple
Oh,
times?
the V.
Yeah,
The
dude.
V?
If you told motherfuckers, it's like, all right, bro, you're gonna have to fucking, you need some out of this world shit.
Hey,
Yeah, you gonna have to. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Can we
But
talk
you-
about the boys?
We could talk about the boys.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't. Seen
Oh
it.
my God.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, you fuckers.
But I know the premise of what the boys do.
I was thinking about watching it this week.
Oh, yeah, do it. It's
The binging on it because I don't know.
it's pretty crazy. What were you gonna say, Bolton?
I was going to say, do you think Soldier Boy actually gave Homelander the V1?
You know, now that you say that,
Probably.
probably not.
I don't know. Like, I was just so confused because I thought the whole time that Soldier Boy, like, it was just him versus Homelander to go get the V1, and Soldier Boy was just going to destroy it. But
I was talking about the rapper. He was the first to do it.
Oh yeah, he was.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, he was.
The
first.
rapper was the first to do that.
He was.
V.
I'll fucking.
But
listen.
listen,
and then they kind of outsmarted, is it Sage, her name?
yeah,
They kind of outsmarted her because she thought that Soldier Boy wouldn't give it to Homelander.
I think it's gonna flip. I think it's what we're thinking is that like he's lying and that V is tainted, and he's trying to fuck Homeboy up.
Because if Homelander has the V1, the whole world's destroyed. It's gone.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't think that he would give it to him. Homeboy's too vain. He wants to be the guy. I mean, that's the whole premise why like his crew didn't like him is that like he always put himself before everybody. he needs to be the guy number one. Like when Homelander put him to the 7 or brought him on to the 7 to appease him, he thinks he should be running the 7 because he's fucking Soldier Boy.
Is it true that the last episode is supposed to be in theaters? Or
Is
are they
it?
going to play the
Yeah, they're playing it in certain places.
in the theater?
Yeah,
Well, then it's going to go back to streaming. But yeah, I think they want that theater action.
But this is the final season.
For this version, yeah, I think they're doing a prequel with Soldier Boy and how he was made, almost like that Captain America shit, because that's what it was inspired by in the first place.
Soldier Boy, tell him.
Yeah.
And I think the Deep is going to end up turning on Homelander.
Yeah, I think he's going to get ripped into pieces.
I have a feeling that he's just going to go hide in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think something fucked up is going to happen to him. But we'll see.
Hook up with some ladyfish.
Hook up with some lobster hose. When they had him fucking the octopus, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was fucking gross. All right, next one.
T and you're saying Karl Malone threw them elbows like that and knocked out David Robinson.
He sure did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was a big dude. He was what, 6'9", 6'10", 260, 250 pounds maybe, but muscle, not like a big old fat dude. Like he was like straight up brick house.
Yeah.
It was too bad that Shaq and Kobe were having their beef when he came to the Lakers, because that would have been that's the closest he got to a ring. Well, no, second time Michael Jordan and them broke his heart, swiped the thrill of victory from the Utah Jazz. And then, when the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe just gave the Miami Heat, wait, no, was it the Heat? No, the Pistons. Gave the Pistons that championship, because there's no way that Piston team had what it took to beat that Laker team. It's just the beef, the inner beef was a distraction, and it ruined that fourth ring for them, for that group. Because they were going to get 4 and 5 rings. Had they kept that group together, and there was not that little bullshit that was happening, they was going to get a few more rings with that squad. And Karl Malone and Gary Payton would have had their first and onlyest rings.
What a team that was, though, man. There was some talent on
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah. We should have beat them, no problem. But no. Sometimes, the distractions reign supreme. And that's what happened. Unfortunately. But salute to the big dog, because the very next season he went to the Heat and showed Kobe, hey, it was still my team. Look at this. Bang. Championship. And then Kobe the very next year says, without you, bing, bing, championship.
Look at me.
Look at me, man. Well, I think it was a few seasons. It wasn't until they got Paul Gasol and then Bynum together, along with Odom and the rest of the guys. That was Fish.
Team too.
Oh, yeah, they were handling business, baby. But there was nothing like that Shaq-Kobe squad. They could have won. They probably would have got a handful of rings had they kept that group together. All right, next.
I was going to say, here's the footage of Karl Malone knocking out David right there. Boom.
Oof.
He didn't even hit him hard. Look
Yeah,
at that.
it
He
didn't seem
didn't
like it.
He barely, but that's how strong it was. Look.
Ooh.
He caught the back end of it.
Hit him at that spot.
Yep. And that's the Admiral was out. You want to know the difference between those two guys? The Admiral got rings. Rangs. Bing bang. All right.
Mitch
next.
Mike is saying he did not like the new Rolling Loud.
No one did.
Yeah.
According to sources. I mean, I didn't go to tell you myself, but I'm saying.
You went there?
No, I was kind of busy that day. But some of the reports coming back are that it was kind of
Yes. The performances sucked. The vibes sucked. What else sucked?
overpriced.
Wow.
I mean, look, if everybody's giving you the business, 100% in their performances, okay. It's worth the ticket price because, like, those tickets aren't inexpensive, right? And when you pay that much money and all these groups come and half-ass it, or even, the production that they put forth is half-assed, yeah, people are going to complain. But if groups come and give that 100% performance and it's all locked in, more people are willing to look past how much the ticket is, as long as you're entertaining them.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that didn't happen here, according to some. But hey, there's probably others that said, "Oh man, that shit was lit." I don't know. I haven't heard from any of those people, but
Pedro said he wished he was there.
oh, Pedro, of course, Pedro wanted to be there.
Look at the line, Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. She got a new album right now.
Terrible.
Get it, Sexy.
I don't know what it's called. A trap something. Trap mama, trap girl, trap something.
Ratchet.
Trap me in with that with that advert, and I don't know what the hell it's called.
Trap who?
I don't know. I'm not going that far.
Yeah.
There you go.
So they do it for you.
Trapper favorite rapper. There you go. Your
favorite
favorite trapper rapper.
Your favorite trapper, favorite rapper?
Your favorite trapper favorite rapper. She's trapping too. That's pretty bold, man. She's got, 2 jobs. She got 2 jobs. Count them, 2.
He's making money, that's for sure.
Yes, she is.
The feds. Let's play this in court.
You're trapping, are you? What is it that you're trapping?
I guess that's the thing, man. People like starting to incriminate themselves a little bit more often.
I think it's just the title. She ain't doing none of that shit.
No.
Get it, Sexy.
She getting it. She getting the bag. All right, next one.
You guys
Hey,
should have made a
teabag.
video of Cali Blaze going to Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Just all
here
his
we go.
facial expressions. That'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. To just like you be totally pissed off the whole time
Shit.
I could tell just by that lineup, it'd be a face of fury.
because you're let down by everything.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. It
It's
would.
terrible.
It'd be torture for you, but it'd be hilarious.
Callie's face of fury.
Yeah.
Oh, Callie's face of fury. That is a segment right there.
Sure is.
On this week, Callie's face of fury, we go to Rolling Loud.
Sucked.
That's the review.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I got one thing to say. Sucks. Back to you, Bobo. All right.
Ian here's asking, question for the table. Have any of you guys seen a wax cylinder record? They predate vinyl records.
Yeah. I just seen it on Instagram.
I've
They
not
played-
seen.
Yo, it's cool. So Instagram is the only reason I've seen it. There's a little clip, and it
What?
shows how they cut the music into this. It looks like like a plastic roll, like that. And it plays it, and they watch as it cut it into that roll. Then they would play it back right on that roll.
It looked like
It
a
was-
fucking candle right
It
there.
was cool as shit, and I just saw it from a dumb reel. But yeah, just seen that.
So,
They probably
one of those cylinders is like one song.
Yeah, exactly.
Word.
It's cool.
Yeah, I
All right.
saw that it only lasts for like 2 to 4 minutes.
What's that?
When they would do the record, it would only last for like 2 to 4 minutes.
Yeah,
the
there wasn't a
cylinder.
lot.
Yeah, that's just like a 78 record. Usually that was just like one song.
Yeah.
It was invented by Thomas Edison.
It's gonna be somebody's gonna be like, "Yo,
It was-
I'm releasing it exclusively on this copper roll."
Well, knowing Thomas Edison, it was probably
someone-
someone else's idea. He
Yeah.
snatched it right from them
Yep.
because he had the money.
And he was in control of the patent office. People didn't
Yeah.
realize like he was one of the heads. So people who really came in, he would buy the patent off of them and take credit for it.
Yeah.
He was known for that.
Yeah.
Scumbag.
Scumbag.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did some good stuff, but he was also a scumbag.
New album coming out on the canister.
Yep.
On the
Wow.
canister.
Yep. Looks like a goddamn candle.
He looks like a scumbag.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was. All right.
Median here's asking, when's the last time you guys went to Japan, and do you guys plan on going?
It's been some years, and we want to go back for sure, but it's not necessarily up to us because we'll go most places. It's really promoters that contact your agents to make offers for the groups to go there, any artists, whatever. And Japan is a hard nut to crack in the sense that we don't tour with Muggs anymore, and some of them promoters, they want the original members, or nothing. And we've been touring with Lord for many years. Well, for some years now, and Muggs hasn't toured with us in many years. So that's one of the reasons that perhaps they don't book, because they want all the original members. But I can't call it. But we love Japan, and we know that there's many fans there. So tell your promoters,
Last time that we were there at Cypress, we went there actually for dinner because...
no, we did a Lollapalooza once.
No, we did that, but I'm talking the very last time that we went to...
Oh, the very last.
At Cypress, Muggs wasn't with us, and Sin wasn't with us, and we flew all that way, and the promoter says, nope, ain't gonna happen. So we flew there for dinner and left the next day.
Which was kind of fucked up of the promoter, because, people had known for a while at that point that Muggs and Sen were not touring with us at this point. And we were still going out. You, myself, Estevan Oriole, and sometimes Shag, and sometimes Sick Jack Duke came as support. But we were still out there doing shit actively. But some, out there, they didn't play that shit. They were like, nope. If it ain't all four of you, or at least three of you.
And I think that is the only place that has done that.
Yeah, because everywhere else has had the almighty Cypress Hill in every formation possible.
Fuck around in Japan, dog.
They don't.
Talk to your boys in Japan.
They need to know they're missing out.
Pride, bro. It's a cultural thing. The rules are the rules.
Damn.
This footage is by Stickcam.
Look, I could tell you that when I went with Prophets of Rage, and we were playing the Prophet Show, looking out in the crowd, and DJ Lord could tell you this, we saw a lot of the combination of band T-shirts out there. There was Cypress shirts, Public Enemy shirts, Rage Against the Machine shirts. You know what the volume of shirts was that were mostly out there? Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill.
So that was their first chance to see me, since we had been there so many years before. There I am, but with these guys.
Cypress Hill.
And we did a couple of Cypress Hill songs, and they were popping off to it. Because, we would do everybody's catalog. We do Rage catalog, we do Public Enemy catalog, and Cypress catalog.
If we went out there
we'd blow it up.
We would kill it out there. So, promoters,
get
on it.
If you're in Japan and you love this Cypress Hill shit, write to your promoters and tell them you demand.
We'll have E-Zone open up.
Yeah. Yep. Slapping them skins.
I for sure would go out there if you guys went.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go out there. Trust. It's going to happen. All right.
You were talking about the Charlotte Hornets earlier. I did not know that you said they had a different team name, but I had no idea that they were the Charlotte Bobcats.
Yeah, Charlotte Bobcats.
I didn't know that either. So.
Well, there was,
Yeah.
How many Bobcats they need to have out there for them to call a team?
Bobcat Goldthwait?
That sounds more like a college team, like the Bobcats.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it did really go.
Right. Pick a bigger feline. Bobcat's too small. That's for kids.
Yeah.
Tigers, lions, things like that.
There ain't none of those.
Jaguars.
There's not really. Yeah.
A hornet is not necessarily more intimidating.
No,
What?
it's not.
A hornet is not necessarily more intimidating.
Than a
I'm
bobcat.
intimidated by a hornet. Them things are terrible.
Some rays,
Oh,
bro.
people are more. They're afraid of fucking hornets. Like if it was a giant fucking animal for sure.
It could be the Charlotte House Cats.
Yeah, there you go. House cats, I think,
house
is a
cats.
better name than bobcats.
Oh man. All right.
Rocket is saying, my daughter ate a 100 milligram edible, and I had to pick her up from her friend's house. She's never done it again.
Yep.
That'll do it.
That'll learn you.
Dad, come get me. This ain't good.
That'll learn you something.
Help me. Help me. And Dad was probably happy with weed, so she learned a lesson with that.
Yeah.
What up?
Kill herself.
Yeah. But listen, it's probably that age-old thing that they told you to only eat some of it and you ate all of it.
Mm.
Or you didn't read the milligrams on the package.
Or your friend made it and no one knows the milligrams because they just threw shit in there.
Or your friend gave it to you and told you the wrong milligrams, right, Bobo?
Right, Bolton?
I plead the fifth.
Put that evil on me.
Next.
We got a OG in here saying Rousey or Carano.
Yes, this fight is happening when?
I want Carano just because Rousey's just too cocky. And
Oh, wait a minute. Carano, wasn't she in The Mandalorian?
Yes, she was.
Oh, she was? She was in a movie? Or?
Yeah, she was in the series.
Series.
And then she got fired.
Well, at one point she was like one of the how would you say in the MMA world in the women's side, she was like a huge name until she fought Cyborg, right? And Ronda Rousey, she was huge until Holly Holmes knocked her ass out. And this is the first time these two are having an encounter, and they were both the it girls for
A minute.
For a minute, yes. And then she got into movies. They both got into movies. Ronda Rousey, she was in The Expendables, and this one here, I can't remember it. Yeah, The Mandalorian.
She was in The Mandalorian.
Yeah. And now both these women's are fighting.
Mm.
And-
Ronda was the first female superstar MMA.
Yeah,
the one who
she was
really
very
got-
marketable in her time. And Gina Carano was going to be, but
For sure.
I think after she got beat by Cyborg, she kind of stepped away from it for a minute.
Yeah.
Because, you saw Cyborg. Up until Amanda Nunes, no one was beating her. And then Amanda Nunes came and gave her some of her own medicine. But, Cyborg was fighting like a dude.
Right.
Against women. And she's not a dude, obviously, but like her hand skills and her scrap skills were like a dude. And then Amanda Nunes came out and showed her a different dude type of style and whooped that ass pretty thorough. But, Gina Carano was on a run until she had to fight Cyborg. Yeah, it was just different level. Different level. But good luck to both these women's because they're putting it on the line. And, I don't know if there's a belt involved. I think it's more like exhibition fight. But it's going to be a real fight.
It's going to be May 16th.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going for rankings or anything like that. That's this
They've
weekend.
been fighting enough to really rank right now.
Yeah, no, neither of them
They're
have
not
fought
active,
in some time. So it's not really a rank. It's like what Floyd Mayweather does now.
Right.
He's not really
Obviously,
doing any ranking boxing. It's more of a let's have a fight.
Jake Paul, same thing. They're
Yeah.
all exhibitions.
Yeah, exhibition of
They
skill.
don't want to tarnish their record.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right.
We got Samwise in here saying, I'd love to hear a Be Real and Joyner Lucas track.
Bring it.
Word. You never know. You might have manifested something. Salute to Lucas.
People are laughing in the chat about what Blaze said earlier. You can rap your ass to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure can. That was the thing, though, man. But
Yeah.
you can stay home rapping. You better go get a job and rap over there. Rap your ass out of this house.
You're going to do what?
Exactly. Wrap your ass out of bed and go to work.
Naz in here is saying, thoughts on Marco Rubio using Cypress Hill lyrics at his press conference.
Stupid.
He's a
corny.
fuckface. Corny. Trying to sound hip.
Good.
Did you see how Stephen Colbert clowned him
No, I
after
didn't.
that? Oh, yeah. He went with a whole insane theme, but he had somebody rewrite the lyrics to fuck with Rubio. It was hilarious.
And he quoted Ice Cube too.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. You're not clever, son.
This is corny.
You're not clever.
Settle down, Beavis.
Yeah. Settle down, Beavis. All right. Next one.
Chris is saying, really like that new D12 track featuring you and Exhibit.
Yeah, salute to Exhibit. He's out on tour with Demrick right now. Make sure you check him out. All right, they doing their thing. And salute to D12, man, for inviting me on the track. And yeah, man, salute to the bros.
Merritt Cushman saying 110 milligrams of SHO going down.
Yeah, boy. Good luck dose.
It's not so bad.
Nope.
I mean, for the average person, that's a good ass dose.
Yeah.
That is a
I
good
need
dose.
like 200 to really feel it, but that's because I've taken it for so long. It's not like average. If I don't take it for a long time, 100 I'll feel that shit for sure.
I like going like taking all that stuff, but then like sometimes, at least like before, I think this is the reason why I tested those waters, because I'm like, I always had an escape button. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, get too tired, time to hit upper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it'd be no problem. So like now I gotta face the music all the time, bro. So like the slowing down of taking all these high numbers, I'd be like, chill, bro. This is a long ass recovery.
The come down is crazy, right?
But before, just never having to face the come down, that shit was great.
Yeah, I'm on.
Did you guys see there was like a bomb threat at Six Flags this morning?
Yeah.
Six Flags?
Yep.
I saw that. I saw like not the actual, but the news article.
Who wants to
When I
blow
was
up Six
scrolling this
Flags?
morning, they had like bomb squad with, armored trucks pulling up to some. But when I saw it, it just happened. I looked, it was like 12 minutes. So I don't know what came of it. Did they find anything?
No, they didn't find anything. It reopened.
Yeah. Somebody probably called it in.
Yeah.
Fucking things up.
On purpose.
Has that ever happened to like a festival or any concert you guys were at?
No, nothing like that. But I do remember one time we were playing in Portland where this propane tank fucking busted open and they had to evacuate. Remember that? We had just started playing.
Exactly.
And there was a big old propane tank for something that was going on there. And that shit just, one of the nozzles blew on it. And it was like it sounded like a jet engine going by. They made everyone leave immediately because if anybody had sparked anything in that moment, that whole place was gonna fucking fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a time when I was with the B season, first time I was playing in Poland, somebody called in a bomb threat, a bomb that was gonna happen. So they had the bomb dogs in there. They had to evacuate the people from inside. They put them back inside, and we didn't know if it was going to happen. We just went for it.
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing the Soul Assassins tour, though, in Europe, and we were either in Ireland or a certain part of the UK that's close, or England that's
Scotland,
kinda close.
England.
Yeah. And we were in this hotel, and there was bomb threats happening in the hotels that were close by to it. Yeah. Because this was at the time that all that shit was still happening down there between Northern Ireland and the rest.
In England, I had a really crazy one in the Times Square train station. I think it was 92. It was right after the first World Trade Center bombing when they did it in the basement with, what was his name, Sheikh Abdul Rahman. He bombed the World Trade Center in 91. So I think it was right after that, about 92, me and my friends were getting on the train. We had just went and smoked weed. And all of a sudden, they came in like crazy, clearing everybody, like panic. Everybody out, everybody out, everybody out. Somebody called in a bomb threat in the Times Square train station. And it was panic. People were panicking because...
Was it a real bomb threat or they just did it?
No, it was a bomb threat. Nothing. I don't think they ever found a bomb, but... The experience, you don't know that. Like when they're coming running,
you never know.
Yeah, you're assuming the worst.
Yeah, it was like holy shit, and you're underground, so you got to get to an exit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody,
It's
imagine
terrible.
somebody calls it and it's not real, bro.
That's probably what happened.
The amount-
Yeah,
not funny.
for sure.
It's
There's a
terrible.
lot of fake bomb
the
threats.
amount
Not funny at all, man. It was no joke. Yeah,
Shit, that'll get motherfuckers having heart attacks.
you go to jail for a long time.
Yeah,
for calling that.
yeah. If
Long
you call
time.
it, yeah.
You gotta get all those fucking stairs, bro.
Yo, I love how you're laughing. I wish it would have been you, you little bitch ass. You would have been shitting your pants for sure.
He sure would have.
Bro, that
All
shit
right.
was real. He would be like,
A little dark.
All right. Next one.
Al Locust seeing, did y'all see Kodak Black got arrested again for drug trafficking?
Yeah, we talked about that not too long ago. He got to get his shit together, man. But they just bonded him out.
Of course they buy. He's always going to get out. It's not like they got the money to make bail, but just know he's going back again.
He's probably going to go
Fuck,
back.
come on, Kodak.
Yep. Come on, man. Too talented for that shit. All right, next.
There's a giant wildfire in the Florida Everglades. You guys see that?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It's
dude,
like
that's-
Damn.
it's just so dry out there right now.
Yeah, well,
aren't they like next to an ocean, bro?
Yeah,
Well,
but what do you
yeah,
think?
but
Fire when you're on the
Yeah,
mountain.
the ocean doesn't come
help
up
you.
and rain on things.
You still got to get the water up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Shit.
The
We live
Everglades.
in Cali, bro. That's like every 3 months.
Yeah.
There's
We
a
have
bunch of croc meat out there,
Yeah.
son. Or where are they going to run away from that shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which state, Bolton? That's a good one. Which state has the most
I
wildfires?
smell
think it's us.
crocodile.
I think it's us.
Who has the worst or most?
At least on this continent, it's
Right.
us.
That's what I mean here in the
Yeah.
U.S. Yep.
Yeah, California.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was about to say fires are like everywhere. It's bad.
Oh yeah, shit. We were out in Europe in the dry season, and there was a bunch of fires happening down there too.
Australia,
Right.
they get it too.
Yeah. Well, that's
That shit sucks because Australia, like a lot of it is not inhabitable.
Yeah.
So
and
like
it
if every-
burns.
yeah, if it just burns, just like damn.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're still not in the. At least we're not in a drought.
California,
Wow.
9,280
Is that yearly?
freaking fires.
This is 2021.
Wow, that was 1 year, 9,000 fires. That
Well, we also got assholes that start those fires on purpose
Sure.
too.
Yeah.
for sure.
Fact.
Yeah,
Lots of
it's not just the fact that there are fires that start by accident and all the other things, but there are fire bugs out here that they got issues and they go start fires on purpose.
Sometimes people would just be like, "Well, I guess it's just a fire," and just like keep going, and just like, bro, you could just put it out. Imagine if you could be the person to just put that shit out.
Yeah, it ain't easy once it gets going.
Right? It just takes
No, but like,
wind,
but
bro.
sometimes like like you'll see like a vagrant just like trying to set some shit on fire. You're
Yeah.
just like, bro, you could just fucking easily put this shit out because a lot of them, like B said, they do have like problems where they try to have some pyro shit
Pyromaniacs,
and
bro.
just start trying to light fires, and sometimes. We're not. I guess we live in like a time where people just kind of rather just watch. Than
We have
do anything.
crackomaniacs too that just smoke crack and get high and start lighting shit for no reason.
Or even cigarette smokers sometimes. You just throw in the
Flick.
cigarette butt not thinking it's going to catch on something. And, man, that's the worst shit.
Tomorrow, Bakersfield fire, C minus.
Oh.
Damn.
Don't be forecasting, all right? All right, next.
We got this sent in by Al Diggy saying main source.
Yeah.
Nine stores.
Mind source. Okay. That was clever. Listen, mine.
Mine.
This is mine.
Mine.
He's the mind professor. Word up. That was good.
Look here,
Well
mine.
done.
Straight in here's asking, do y'all remember the West Coast All-Stars? We're all in the same gang.
Yeah.
Saying that was the jam.
Yep. I don't think we were on that, though. That was
Oh.
before our time. Well, I mean, it's not before our time, but I mean, I don't think we were out there yet.
No, I think that was late 80s.
Yeah, maybe 89.
Yeah.
Possibly even 90. All right.
What was it?
What? It was a song.
Oh, it was just a song.
It was a
Okay.
song by a bunch of West Coast groups. I can't remember if DJ Pooh produced it.
It was Pooh or Dre.
Pooh or Dre.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
19.
All right, there you go. Yeah.
Steph told me you gotta make one of those.
It was a dope song too.
It's that same team.
Don't you know we got to get ourselves together?
Look at the logo. Just
It was
same
Same
team.
gang.
Same.
same guy.
You gotta just put same team.
We're all in the same gang. It's true. That was 1990, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Let's
it says that,
go.
yeah.
There's gonna be some merch coming. He's on.
For sure, if Steph Tone sees it, I mean, same team is his thing.
Yeah.
We just kind of we were all there when it got created, and then all of the viewers that watched it, we don't smoke the same. It adapted. It's like church, bro. They say that to each other. Same team. It's dope.
Word. All right.
I went to a good burger spot this weekend called The Window. I think you guys have had it before.
Is this a submission or you're talking about it?
I'm just talking about
Oh,
it.
okay.
Look at the window.
Have you guys had this before? The burgers are really good. I know Aton's had it a few times.
I have
That
not.
shit does look good.
It looks good though.
That
That
does
shit'll
look good.
smack
Fucking
right now.
sloppy burger right
That
there.
looks good, man. I do. I will
Jesus.
say
The
crispy. Oh,
The level
Okay.
like where the cheese is at is a perfect. Like that's how I like it, bro. I don't like it when it's like too melty.
Is that like a smash burger?
yes,
Yeah.
it is.
It's-
It wasn't
looks
as
like it.
smashed though, like
yeah,
compared
but it
to
looks
like a
smashed
smash
in that
burger.
picture.
You guys are
Very
talking at the
crisp.
same time. You need them headphones on.
I
so-
can hear him
Oh,
clearly.
okay.
Yeah, my bad. I just probably spoke over.
He
him.
just
An
is
idiot.
liking to talk.
No, that That looks delicious, especially right now since I'm fucking starving.
That's what you ate? All those burgers, Bolton?
No, I didn't eat
Oh.
all these.
No.
He had one.
Just
I was like, damn, bro. I was like,
What are you,
I was
Doobie?
hungry.
He's,
That's like son Doobie.
they're cousins.
Yeah. Doobie, like I had 4 of those, 2 milkshakes, 3 fries.
Back in the day,
Lion.
I would believe him.
Yep. Even
But-
today, I've heard
No,
people
he
went
still
with him.
eats like
he
that,
still
bro.
eats like that.
eat a
Yeah.
half
For
a
real.
chicken and fries, bro. Like,
I'm just surprised because he's not supposed to be eating like that.
he don't care, bro.
Yeah, I know. I know he did. That's why.
Him and-
Why?
I had that conversation when asking him, I was like, hey, didn't you just come out of the hospital? He was like, yeah, it's cool. And I was just like,
Yeah.
bro, like, you shouldn't be eating
And
sugar.
Doobie at Fogo was crazy because he was just everybody was coming over with the meat and everything. He just
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
He had has a plate full of meat.
19
And like,
pounds of
I
meat.
can't eat all this.
He had a fucking brontosaurus burger on his plate, dog. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know, that's the thing with Fogo. You got to know how to say no and not snatch everything. Because look, you say no to one round, it's coming back around again. You don't have to like just put it on your plate. So the fact that you got it, they're coming back. Listen, we were all new to Fogo at one point. We all did that same thing, overstacked and got the
Overstacked,
got
too
the
quick.
sweats.
Yeah.
And through our experiences there, we've learned to, slow it down, pace ourselves, not gas out in the first 10 minutes by just trying to have everything.
Yeah. Doobie started out, ended out.
You went ha ha to yeah.
He thought it would like offend the waiters if he said no.
Yeah.
Is that
Like
what he
it was
said?
personal,
No, but you could just tell like he did not
Yeah.
want to say no to those
Okay,
guys.
I could see that. I could see that if you don't know the rules, that it's just that not on this one.
So he just accumulated amounts.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he did. That was crazy, and he was sweating it out, thinking he had to eat it. I'm like, Doobie, you don't have to eat all
I
that.
almost wish you would have told him he had to eat it.
Oh, that would have been cruel.
You know they charge you for that.
You
if
should have
don't
been like,
finish.
they're charging me for every
Hey,
pound, bro.
They do
charge
that
you.
at Korean barbecue places. You know that, right? And all
Yeah,
you
they
have to
still
wait-
charge you for it.
They
Yeah.
will charge you if you.
They get
order.
mad if you.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
No,
don't
no,
worry.
yeah, they just charge you.
Listen,
Yep.
don't worry about that. Go with Pedro. He will fucking eat all that.
Yeah.
He don't fuck around. Listen, I've been to Korean barbecue with a lot of peoples. No one with an insatiable appetite like my man Pedro. You
Pedro
would
likes
not
that shit.
waste nothing. Know what I'm saying? And he knows what to order too.
He does like that shit though, man.
Yeah, he knows, but he knows what to order.
Yeah.
We just say that. Like he ain't calling no boof shit to the table,
Right, he knows.
but he's gonna finish it. Know what I'm saying? No waste. He's not Waste-Dro. Know what I'm saying? He's Pedro.
With those places like that to give you like a time limit, all you can eat, and if you still have food left over after 90 minutes, you can't take it home.
I never.
That I don't know.
I never been.
That's
to
I,
some
listen,
specific ass-
you don't ever have to
Yeah.
take it home. But I
Right.
mean, if you're taking it home, you're
Painful,
trying to be strategic.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Because really, you don't really take it out
No, they-
of
You
Well,
don't
there.
take like all you can eat stuff. You don't
Yeah,
take.
no, that they
They'll charge you.
they'll charge.
They
you.
don't just let you take. Hey, I'm gonna take this plate to go. Oh, hell
No.
no, you ain't. Unless you pay for it, they'll weigh it out.
Yeah.
Like Korean barbecue is good for that. You can be like, hey, let me get 2 orders of this to go, and they'll do it. But you can't take that plate you made and take it home. They're gonna charge you for it.
All right.
And it says it on the menu. Like if you order this and you don't eat it, we're charging you for it,
You order it, you eat it.
and you ain't bringing it home.
Yeah, no. That's not the way.
This is not the
This
way.
is not the way. All right,
Larry's asking, did you guys watch UFC this past weekend?
Yeah.
I missed it.
I
Saying
just saw the
Strickland
Strickland
shocked
fight.
the world.
Yeah, Strickland shocked the world.
Yeah. It was the last round, bro. Like it was really a lot of people will tell you that he lost. Like
He's-
honestly,
Yeah,
it's a really close one. Like
Yeah.
for Strickland fans,
he's a tough
they
dude.
were oh, bro, he was a warrior, but it was a close call. And the reasons they say the judges did it because it was that last 5th round.
Yeah.
He showed, and they usually do that if it's really close. Who showed the most dominance at the end of the fight?
Yeah,
And Strickland did do that. So
Who did he
he's-
fight?
he saved it all.
Kazimat, how do you pronounce his name?
Kazmat.
Some Borat stuff.
Put it back up again?
Something Borat.
1 second here.
You know what? Every time
Yeah, there you go.
Kazmat
Kazmat.
Kamena
Yeah.
Kamev.
I mean,
Shema-
every
Shema.
time I see like a name like that, I just think it's
Shemaev.
Khabib.
That yeah.
Without it saying could be.
it's one of his boys.
Insert Borat name here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude's tough too. I mean,
They're all tough, bro.
he hasn't been beaten in a long time. That guy.
He was a warrior, bro. He kicked the shit out of him. And he took him down every time. When it came to takedowns, I think it was like 7 out of 10.
Yeah, he
is
can
a
take,
wrestler, a grappler.
He will take your ass down for sure. All right.
That seems to be it so far. I got the submission sent in by Ferret. He sent last week a submission of it hailing out there in Arkansas.
I heard
and
about
here's
this.
like all the damage.
Yeah, look at
It's
that.
crazy, some of these hailstorms.
What?
Hey, they were showing
Golf balls, bro.
They were showing on KTLA the other day, aka Stank Ass.
Bro, they'll kill you easily.
They were showing this one, but this dog got stuck outside and was looking for shelter.
cover.
Fortunately, it got under this one part of the house where it had like a small coverage.
Overhang, yeah.
So yeah, a small overhang, and he got under there and he was okay. But like he was right in the middle of the grass, and then
Yeah, like,
there he
the
goes.
size of those, they're like golf balls, bro.
Yeah.
They will break your head wide open.
Yes, they will.
Literally crack
Hey,
your
if
head
they're
like
breaking the
open.
window to your
Yep.
if you're breaking the window to your windshield window, whatever, that's
Yeah, look
pretty
up.
like-
significant.
Places like that have a lot of hail, they have like the car insurance that you get,
Yes.
like hail insurance.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you don't look up because if if one of those cracks you in the eye, you're done for.
Yeah.
Violent ass weather.
Ugh. That even happens in New York, but it's not usually that big. Like pebbles, and them shit still fuck your car up and will hurt like hell. That was like a golf ball. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, those are dangerous right there.
The sound of it is wild when it's happening.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah.
the
Your
sound
head
of your
would be done.
the sound of your windshield and back window saying, "I'm fucked."
Imagine insurance totaled.
It is.
Yeah.
You know how expensive it is? You got to change every panel. They're all destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of the times it's totaled.
Word. All right, next.
And that seemed to be it so far.
Word up. Salute to all y'all. Thank you for your submissions and interactions right here at Be Real TV. And much love to all y'all. Spread that energy around, that good energy, and toss that negative shit out the window. As we always say, manifest the good things, right? Go Knicks.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Salute. Cali Blaze.
Shout out to everybody here at the table, 5150s, Insane Asylum. Follow me, Cali_Blaze or CaliBlaze.net. Much love.
Right. Catch me on the socials on X at Eric Bobo, IG Eric_Bobo, also on Threads. Big ups to everybody here at the table, legendary Treehouse crew, and everybody that watches the show. Have a it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. I just had to check because I don't know sometimes.
It's Monday.
Buddy.
Yo, shout the Insane Asylum. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout to the Dominator. What up, E?
Shout out to everybody who sat here on the table, everybody who tuned in. There's a Whatnot coming this week, second part of Be Real's Closet Sale, so make sure you guys follow me on Whatnot at Flavors by E-Zone. Also on the website, flavorsbyezone.com, there's like 3 new We Don't Smoke the Same hats, a couple High and Hungry hats, and there's 3 disposables available on the Heady and More section. So they're like 3 different type of disposables and a couple other chiclets flavors as well. So go check that out.
Seek to bring the best out of yourself. Swallow that.
Yeet!
BeReal.TV